Oh no, is it working? Okay, new link. Hell no, this is so hard. Why do I do this? Did you hear me? Oh my god. Is it actually working? Can you guys hear me? Type 1 in the chat if you hear me. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's kind of slow actually. Okay, duration. A second. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh no. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how this is going. Change, edit, something. Okay. I have to check it. Oh, okay. Oh no, that was so slow. Oh. Oh no, that was so slow. Can you guys hear me? Oh. Oh no, that was so slow. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh. Oh no, that was so slow. Okay, nice. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh. Oh no, that was so slow. Okay, nice. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, let me check one thing. Capture, video capture, window capture. Okay. 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 Sounds good. Let's get started. Okay. So, yep. Welcome to buildlab season 1 kickoff. Let me actually, I have to, cause I don't know. I can hear you guys can hear me. I gotta open YouTube on my phone to follow through. Follow this. Just wait a minute. First time doing this, so I don't really know. Okay, nice. So, welcome to buildlab season 1 kickoff. Um, yeah, I'm excited to have you guys here. Over next week, we're gonna meet and learn together, build together, so that hopefully at the end, you guys got something working and just get more comfortable making product, basically. Yep. Yeah. So, yep. Showing up is half the battle, and you made it. So, yeah, congratulations. I know right now there are probably like 3 of yous in here. Um, so I mean that's really good. I don't know why you guys join. Maybe you got interest, like just curious, or maybe you actually want to get something out of this. So stay tuned, and I'll try to do my best. Okay. Yeah, in this stream, I'm gonna try to cover every detail, important one about buildlab that you guys should know. So at the end of the stream, you guys gonna um, know whether you might wanna continue to do this or you know drop out. That's the whole point of this stream, and also get to know you guys. And yep, yeah. Like I said, you can decide to stick with it or not in the end. So hopefully that's the whole point of the stream. I guess let's talk about myself because I'm the guy that talking about all these stuff. So, my name is Bao, and here's a brief overview about me. So, got my first tech internship at 18, working on a consumer app with 5,000 users. Right now, I'm working for the IT department in the university. Um, I work on the university branded website. If you see any like .arizona uh, website that had like the kind of like the branding from university, I'm working on that. I started this club last spring semester. Right now, we got a lot of members on Discord, and we try to make it more vibrant club. Did a 6 week dev house last summer. That was the first one in Arizona and was back in Phoenix. So I kind of traveled back and forth from Tucson to Phoenix over the last summer to do that. And yeah, I built open source software, a for AI tool. Got a couple of stars on GitHub. So yeah, that's basically a little bit about me. Um, I'm still learning, and I kind of want you guys to like form your own opinion about who I am, about just about anyone. Don't let kind of like, no matter how legit they seem, just have your own opinion on them, about them. So yep, that's the whole point. So yeah, feel free to argue with me, or like even tell me feedback and all that. I'm learning, so I'll take any kind of feedback. That's really valuable, just so you know that. um okay, let's start with a thought exercise. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so uh think of something that someone else made that you're a fan of. Yeah, drop it in the chat right now. I know we don't have a lot of people, but I really appreciate it if you guys can like just interact with me so I don't feel like lonely. Cause yeah, I'm kind of sick today too, so hopefully you guys can still hear my voice clearly. So some example of this is my list. So I really like One Piece. I love VS Code. It just make coding easier. I like GitHub. I like Kindle. I like to read. I got it right here. Yeah, I can see this. I like the iPhone. I don't actually use the iPhone a lot, but I like the experience of using it. I like the airplane, League of Legends, sushi, a bike. So these are like the thing that like someone else made that I'm like really like. I kind of want to hear what you guys, what the thing that like someone else make that you guys like. Okay, I see on Trina like translation apps, cooking and recipe tracker app, anime. Yep. Completely agree. I think translation of it actually pretty cool. Imagine like everyone from anywhere can just like communicate. Yeah, anime. I like anime. Um, I think it's really cool. I like the way they draw it, the storyline, all that stuff. Yep. Anyone else want to share? It's like super cool. Like so, I was thinking like making this stream like unlisted, so we only share it on around buildlab buildlab program. So we don't want to make it public yet. So you guys can feel free to share whatever. I don't think anything bad can happen. Overly complex notes app. I like that. I like that. I think like Obsidian is like one of them. It's like complex, but like I think it's if you know how to use it, it's actually kind of wow, kind of useful. Fortnite, I also like shooting game, but honestly I never play it. Yeah. So yep. Yeah, Clash Royale. I think like a lot of people play that. I never play it, but I think it's cool one. I saw a couple ads about it. Sliced bread. That's fire. That actually fire. Okay. Yep. So we all have things that like someone else make that we are like a big fan of, and the thing that all these stuff have in common is that it's all started as a small random idea in someone's head. So it was like like it just started as an idea, just random idea. Maybe one day, Steve Jobs walked outside and he think, this may be cool. We can make using the phone without a keyboard, just a touching screen, basically. Yeah, so it may just start like that. And right, the media and social media, we kind of just romanticize all of these success as that they have great gifts or talents that normal people like us cannot or can never do that. But honestly, I believe that they just normal as people who got the courage to bring their idea to life. And I think this is kind of like the what the real thing that distinguished them from the rest of other people. Um, yeah, they simply said they're gonna do something. They did it, show it to the world, and repeated it for years. And that's how they come up. How they come to like that point of something that a lot of people use and love, especially even if the version is not perfect. The iPhone is not perfect. Even now, they still release new patches to fix bugs, or they still try to improve everything. So the idea doesn't have to be perfect. And actually, there's no perfect version of an idea or like a product or whatever. It can always still be better. All these people: Steve Jobs, J.K. Rowling, Taylor Swift, Bill Gates, Eminem, James Clear, Elon Musk, etc. They all started like us. So I want to show you guys a little video about Post Malone. It was you walking out my door. You said you loved me just moments before. Why'd you lie? What the heck? Yep. And that's Post Malone, a guy really successful, really cool right now, and this is how it gets started. I don't know if you guys actually hear like the video. Did you guys hear the video? Can someone type in one or something in the chat? Cause like I think the music's kind of funny. Yeah, fine, yeah. Yeah, this one I don't know where I find it. It's just online, like somewhere, so random. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, so that's the point. So the point is we all gotta start somewhere. That's it. That's how he got started. That's how we got started. That's how we are here today. Even though you had never built something before or it's just a freshman or whatever, I don't care. We all gotta start somewhere. We gotta start. So you might think, well, but it's not that easy though. All these people they get there. It's not easy. It's not straightforward. It's not like they wake up one day and they can do it. I agree. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And you might think like, what do I focus on? How do I know if it's worth it? How do I find people when need help and all that stuff? You can like overthink it. You can think of all the possibilities or all the things that can happen that make you fail. And that's true because the path to bring in your idea to life is really cloudy. And that's why buildlab is here, hackpath is here. I'm here to help you guys because I'm not that far ahead. I just built some projects before and I know what it's like to build. So I want to show you guys like how to do that, and then you guys can form your own opinion, your own way, your own kind of way to build products. But the thing is, I want to help you guys started. So yeah, welcome to buildlab. You made it. Salute to all of you who's here. We are 6 people right here, still right here. I'm super glad. We have like 16 people registered, and we have 6 people right here. That's not a lot of number, but if any of you guys can, at the end of this build something, I'm gonna be like super proud. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people. It just matter what we're gonna get out of this. So yep, you guys really cool. Okay, so what are we? What is buildlab? So buildlab is just a place for a student like you and me to work on ideas that we love, or simply explore different paths in tech through building projects, through shipping products. So yep, that's why we are here. Yep, and honestly, your idea can be anything: a personal website, AI tool, mobile app, Python library, VS Code extension, etc. I don't really care as long as it helps you become better, or help you to um, learn or ship to someone. It can be anything, honestly. And yeah, we don't care how big or small your idea is. If you're excited about it, I'm excited about it, and my whole team gonna be excited about it. So that's what we should care about right now. We shouldn't care too much about other things. Um, and so what is the point of all of this? So this is like a quick video I want to show you guys. Basically, this is the guy that made the program called BuildSpace. He inspired me a lot, and this whole buildlab is born out of this program. And the whole thing about this buildlab thing is the belief that making product will actually lead us to a lot, like just open up a lot of opportunities. And I'll show you guys this quick video about why making product is the way and why we should do that. And that basically like the whole purpose of this whole program. And so, yeah, bear with me. This guy's cool.
And I think I just want to tell you a very, very quick story. And I want to set the scene here. This is me. This is me. I think I was 18 years old. And I'm in college. I did not want to go to college. I wanted to make movies. I wanted to kind of go into Hollywood and probably just like direct movies. That's all I wanted to do. But somehow, I got a Pakistani mother and father, and they wanted me to go to college. So I go to college. And when I go to college, I get really confused because everyone around me is all of a sudden worried about getting a job, getting an internship, all this stuff. And I'm sitting here majoring in film. So I'm like, fuck, I got to major in computer science. And guess what, everyone? I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Not only did I hate it, I sucked at it. Everybody around me felt like they were a natural. I was like failing exams. Every internship I applied to, I did not get it. And I was just severely just down all the time, It was tough. And I had one kind of thing that really stood out for me. I really, really loved League of Legends. League of Legends is a video game, by the way, but I love League of Legends. And this is me, just for context. Like, I would literally wear League of Legends like merchandise, League of Legends hoodies. I started wearing League of Legends necklaces. I was obsessed with this stupid ass game called League of Legends. And I ended up deciding something. I decided I'm going to combine my passion with League with something I sucked at, which was coding. I sucked at coding. And I had a very simple idea. What if there was a website where where League of Legends players could play the game and listen to music as they played that lined up with what was happening in the game? It was kind of a really simple idea. But everyone liked listening to music while they played the game, and my idea was just like, oh, let me just play them better music. So I literally had never coded anything more than a for loop. Like, I did not know HTML. I didn't know any of this nonsense. And I just get to work. I literally pulled this from my Snapchat memories. This is like 2016, 2017. I started doing this thing with my buddy Alec, who also works here, called Hack Weekends, where every weekend I would work on this app, And around a month later, I had a really simple website going. And I called it mood.gg. And it still works today, actually. And I didn't think much of it. I just made it because I thought it was fun, and I made it for my friends. But guess what happens? I posted on Reddit, and holy shit, I'm on the front page of Reddit. I have 20,000 upvotes, like 5,000 comments. There are streamers using my app live on Twitch, and I'm getting just a crazy amount of traffic. A week later, here are my numbers. I had 500,000 people using my dumb app that I made in like 2 to 3 months. I have 6 million people hit my website. Like, all of this is crazy. And I thought, holy shit, I have no idea what I am doing. I had no idea what I was doing. But all this crazy stuff starts happening for me. People start hitting me up on Twitter. They're like, yo, I love your website. I get invited out to Riot Games. By the way, just a side note for Riot Games, I applied to their internship like 5 times, got rejected for 5 years, and then randomly I get invited out to their campus. I was losing my mind. Like, you have to imagine, I'm like 18, 19 years old. I end up falling in love with making products. I get into AI. I start working on self-driving cars. Like, my whole life kind of changes. And I went on this really crazy journey, and I somehow end up here in front of 17.4 thousand of you, and life is just kind of weird. And I think many of you are in a similar spot. Many of you right now, you're starting that first project, you're starting that first album, right? You're starting something, right, from the beginning. And some of you are a lot more serious. Some of you have already raised money. Some of you are full-time on your idea. I think regardless.
Yep. Yes, that's the video. And yeah, so that's the whole point of this program. I learned a lot from him. I modified it so that it works for us. But yeah, so that's like the heart of this whole thing that I want to bring here to U of A, to our students, to HackPath. Because I did this one last summer and I honestly learned a lot. And I think it'd be greater if I can do it along with you guys. So I'll be along with you guys because I really want to make products because it opens up so many opportunities. And I want to kind of like bring that same thing to all of us. So this is gonna be 6 weeks where you're gonna take your ideas from nothing, from some like random, I don't know, thing on your head out to the world, out to something real, something that someone else can use. This is 6 week where you're gonna pursue an idea that's interesting to you, and yep, any ideas works. And I'll talk more about it next week when we talk about idea and all that stuff. Yeah, not for money or fame. Those things, they are kind of come later. And it's kind of like weak motivator, I think. If you, because it's not like external motivation. But if you actually love it, I think that's way bigger. That's way, way better. On your application, some of you might just want a project, to put in your resume. That's fine. And but I gotta say, like a unique project with a story would benefit you even more. And especially if it's like a product with actual user, it gonna help you even more than just like some random project that you follow some on like some YouTube tutorial. That's what everyone do. We gotta do something like unique to us, and that's possible. Okay, so let's do a little more exercise right here. What is your idea? So I know you guys come up here. You guys probably have an idea, or maybe have a very plain kind of idea of like, okay, what should I build? So yeah, feel free to drop it in the chat right now. I'm gonna read out some of that. It doesn't matter what it is right now. We're gonna work on it next week. Right now, just a time for you to kind of like to have something out first. So I'm gonna drop my idea down as well. So that is like the thing I kind of want to make. Um, yeah. What's your guys' idea? What is your idea? Anything is possible. Whatever version of that, like just simple. Um, no one want to share the idea. Yeah, I think it's alright. But it's really good time right now to kind of start noticing them. So the way that I do it is that I have a notebook where I basically like keep every single idea you can see in here. Every time I got a random idea that popped up in my head, okay, yeah, I just like keep it in a notebook. It doesn't have to be a perfect version. It just have to be like I just jot it down. I should make a habit of like write it down. And organic idea is actually the best because that is the idea where you face a problem and then you immediately think of, hey, it'd be cool if someone make blah 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 to solve this. It'd be cool if this one can be done that way. So that's like organic idea. Okay, I see that Audrina said that a code language converter where one person is comfortable in one language and can be translated into another language to understand the similarities. Converter where one person is comfortable in one language can be translated into another language to understand the similarity. So is it more of like translation a translator, or is it more for like academic purpose where we kind of compare two languages together for like research purpose or whatever, or like analysis of the language? Okay. uh Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you guys can feel free to drop it down. I probably come back to it, read it later. But now let's move on. And I hope that we are all bonded by the desire to create something from nothing. Okay, yeah, cool. Academic purpose. I see. Oh, for programming languages. I see. Okay. Um, yeah, and we are all bonded by this desire to create something from nothing. I don't know, have you guys ever played like the Lego, building Lego, or I don't know, just basically create something, playing with the clay, or um, when I was a kid, I used to like take the motor of my toy car and like just try to plug in something and I make it a boat or something. And I honestly feel like it's really cool. And I do believe that human, we are all kind of have the desire, have the curiosity, like create something. Maybe it's just that we never do that, or like we do that, and like some people just laugh at it because it's like it look useless to them. But I don't think it matters. Everyone gotta start somewhere, like I just said, and building is the way to get your work out to the world. And so the goal of this program is that by the end of this 6 week, I want you guys to have your first 10 or to up to 1,000 users or fans or subscribers or GitHub stars, whatever it is. I really want you guys to have your first these for users because they gonna be there. They basically gonna be your starting step, and that's the goal that we're gonna set together. I set it to myself, and right now I also want you guys to have this same goal. So we're not just building some class project where no one use. We actually build with an intention that someone else might use it. So let's have this goal together. Um, or if you don't care about numbers, at least put your idea out to the world in some form. So like I said before, if it's a website, uh, make it available, host it on a cloud computing platform so anyone can access it through a URL instead of localhost. If it's a mobile app, try to have a better version of it working, or if it's like a Chrome extension, you can have it on GitHub and people can download the zip file and use it to test it. The point is getting it out there. I do want to make something very clear right now before we, go deeper. This is not a course, a bootcamp, or accelerator where I will guide you like to every single thing. I'm not gonna teach you React. I'm not gonna teach you Figma or all that stuff. This is just build lab, a lab for you to bring that random cool idea that you love to life. This is a place where we're gonna constantly put in the work every single week. And yeah, that's it. We don't have a magic formula that will make your ideas work, but we will try our best to create a space where you can. I'm still figuring this thing out, but whatever I learn, I'll share it with you guys. Whatever you guys learn, you can share with me, with the whole group. We are like a small community, but like that doesn't matter. We basically like the founding kind of like builder in Build Lab in Hackpad. And if you guys succeed to ship something at the end, like that's the best story that I can tell anyone, that kind of encourage the next um people, like next season, to kind of like, hey, these are the guys that like apply for first season and they actually got it working. Yep, so that's what I hope to have. um and yeah, in 6 weeks some of your ideas will work, some of it will not, and that's okay. My idea, it kind of work out a little bit, but like it's not to the point where I want it, and it's totally fine because I learned a lot along the way, and that's fine, and that's the point. You learn and you get started. I think that's the whole point of this. And you might say the real world is harsh. I agree. Most of us have full-time school jobs. I have a part-time job. I have, you know, have class as well, have this running this club, applying an internship and all that stuff. We are all busy. So my approach is we can build it at nights, weekends, or between classes or during lunch. We can make time for it if it's important enough. That's how I've been doing it. Whenever I have a free time, I'll build it. And that's how we're gonna find the solution instead of excuses. And honestly, this is one of the things that you guys kind of ask me a lot, is like the time commitment. And honestly, you can put in 30 minutes or 30 hours a week. I don't really care, because in the end, it's you guys who gonna get something out of it. If you guys like freshmen, doesn't have a lot going on, you have a lot of time, feel free to spend 30 hours, like a part-time job or a full-time job. But if you guys like a little bit like more senior, have a lot of things on, obviously want to explore something, 30 minutes a week is really good. And yep, that depends on you. And here's my recommended schedule. This is like the kind of thing I kind of like. You can do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Or you can just do it on Saturday. Whatever works for you. And I think in the email that I sent out, I also asked you guys to like block out a time on your calendar where you're gonna spend time building project. Because if it's on your calendar, you are more likely to do it because you want to see it every single time you open it. And yep, so that's the whole point of it. I try my best to provide you guys with everything, but in the end, it's up to you to make time for it. I cannot help you with that. Um, Success doesn't mean going viral or like blow up on like the internet. The reason this might happen is that because in this program we also gonna show these our projects online. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you guys want. But that's not the whole point. That's not how we see success. But that'd be cool. If some of you like really blow up, like, damn, that'd be cool. I'll be like super proud. Success is like show up every week. We make something and then we show it to the world. That's the whole point of it. It's easy. As long as we showed up, like today, 5 you guys right now still stay here with me. That's great success already. You know, that's half the battle. Yep. Okay, let's get into specifics, what we can expect over the next 6 weeks, and yep, all that stuff. So this is like the general calendar. And the first week, we're gonna talk about idea because you know, we have to start from idea, right? So we're gonna spend a whole week for you guys to noticing idea and clarify it. So you know, you guys will spend the next 5 weeks focusing on that idea instead of so that we can minimize the chance that we want to like pivot from the idea or change the idea because it's kind of like, you know, time constrained. Second week, we're gonna build something out of that toy version, basically just MVP, some version of your idea that works. Basically, your idea, and then the toy version is like the simplest application of it that someone that is out in the world. Starting from week 3, we're gonna start sharing our works online so that we can get feedback from people, and yeah, and then we kind of just grow it. And on week 6, we're gonna start to craft like a demo video where we can show it to everyone. Basically, just summarize everything we did over the last 6 weeks, and yep, that'd be like basically really important. And we will also try to depends on like how many people actually finish. We can have like a day where you guys can show it off, like show off your demo, and we're gonna send it out to our email list. And yeah, so the schedule is that every Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. MST. I think we all live here, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna meet and yeah, go over this. So on Monday, it's gonna be a lecture. It's gonna be me like sitting right here and talking about what we're gonna do that week, discuss, and you know, Q&A, all that stuff. Thursday is gonna be a lab. Basically, like we start to work on Monday, and then whoever submit the work by Thursday, I'm gonna pull those stuff into like the discussion, and then I'm gonna give you guys feedback, and everyone can give you guys feedback. So that's super cool. You can submit the work before Thursday, so I can give you guys feedback. And yep, it's gonna be all recorded. We try to do this one in person more so that we have more interaction, but we also will try to like record it like this stream. So yeah, and yeah, so right now after this stream or right now, you guys should go to our calendar and RSVP for the upcoming 4 events, so that we kind of like get an estimate of like who's coming. So yeah, the link is right down there, luma.com/buildlab, and you're gonna go there. You're gonna see all of these events I already created, and you can subscribe to like the calendar so that it kind of it notifies you when we have new events coming up. Yep. So as you can see, first week we're gonna do idea, second week we're gonna plan it out and actually build it. So by the end of week 2, you will have some version of your idea working, no matter how scrappy it is. So we are going real fast. We're not gonna like spend the whole time thinking. We're gonna build stuff. We're a build app. It can be a basic version of your app, a Figma design, or just a simple website, just HTML, CSS. It doesn't matter. And you might say like, How? My idea is like really crazy. Yeah, this stream gonna be accessible on YouTube. I think it's just gonna be here. YouTube gonna store this stream so you can always access it again. So yep, feel free. That's why I do stream like this, so like no one have to miss like a meeting, because that one of the problem that a lot of us had last time. Okay, yeah. So idea can have a toy version built in 1 week. It just depends on like how you scope it. So it really gonna work. No matter how big your idea is, as long as we know how to scope it down, so that we can get something out, so that we not like just hold it on and like I want to be a rocket, but you have to start like, okay, first I need to design something, or I need to like learn something, or like design something, or get them things going on. So that's what we're gonna do. Um, yeah, that's what we are about. We get idea out in the world in any form as soon as possible, so that we cannot procrastinate. Yep, like I said, we're not gonna think about it. We actually gonna take action. Um, yeah, we are here to be better, not perfect. I don't care if like you guys can like your app is like breaks down or something. As long as we show every week and make a progress, I think that's success. Like I said earlier. And yeah, one of the thing in here is that 90% of you will build solo, which is fine. And I think like that's where the real work is done. No one can build stuff for you. Even if you like team up with a really strong teammate, they cannot do the work for you. You still have to learn stuff, you still have to build it. And that's one of the mistakes that I make in my first year. I went to a hackathon trying to pick like the senior students to go to be my teammate. And just to be when I was in like the hackathon, I realized, oh, they are cool, but I still cannot do the work. They cannot have me. They also have to like do the work. So it's really us. So yep. Um, but having said that, we have support tools for you to help you guys a lot. To kind of build this thing, because I know this is hard. I've been to this one and I know this is hard. So the two tools that we have is launch hours and Discord channels. I'll talk about those right now. So basically, launch hours is like the time where Hackpath gonna host it, where you guys can show up together and build together. Basically, right now we're like all on stream. We have like 4 people right here. We don't see each other, right? But you guys can host like these hour, and Hackpath gonna be there to like modify it, but like kind of moderate it. But basically, you guys can come up with this so that you guys can meet with other peers. Um, yeah. Also, the lab on Thursday actually I try to structure it to be launch hours, so that we're all gonna show up and like talk about submission, feedback, and all that. But it's gonna be a little bit more formal because we also kind of record it. So at the end of Monday lecture, if you guys want, you guys can host like a lounge hour to co-work. If you guys host it, I'ma stay um, to work together, because I really like to work with people that build stuff. So yep. And then Discord channel, I created 2 channels for buildlab. One is for updates, one is for helping. We communicate there a lot, so yeah, please join if you haven't. But basically, I assign you guys with like a tag, Build Lapper Season 1, so you guys automatically added to the channel. And in the update channel, that's where we're gonna post our weekly updates. I'm gonna talk about it later, but yeah. On the help, we're gonna talk about struggle, or if anything that you guys want to need help from us or from the community, feel free to post it in there. All right, let's talk about weekly update, because we have 15 minutes left. So, weekly update is where we gonna see if you are doing the work. So basically, every week we're gonna have a couple of tasks for you, and that's all we ask from you. One update every week, because we're doing it kind of like async, so That kind of like the way that we kind of keep track of everyone. Um, and then hopefully it helps you guys keep you guys accountable. The weekly update for week one gonna be released next September 22nd, which is gonna be on Monday lecture. So don't worry about that. I'll mention it when it comes. Um, and okay, let me hyper clear about this because we do it on Discord. So I created Discord channels for you to like share weekly update and get help. We don't have like a general buildlab chat because I think it's kind of distracting. And yeah, so if you guys want to connect with people, try to go to Lounge Hour or Thursday Lab where we actually talk about stuff. Um, Discord is a tool, and if it makes you guys worry or distracted, feel free to mute it and focus on muting. That's the whole point. And by doing the work, you're gonna attract great people. You don't. I think that's the best form of like networking is that you put your work out there. Some other cool people see your work, they connect with you. It's natural. It's mutual. Instead of you have to go there, kind of like beg them, hey, please help me get that referral or whatever. Um, yeah, right now I say like focus on yourself, your idea, your project, your work, and the friends will come later because in the end, whoever finished this program gonna be can become your real good friend because you know if they are like really good at like building stuff because they finished something. So yep. And honestly, okay, you might ask me like, okay, what are we working towards? Like, what the heck are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna get out of this 6 weeks? So this is what are you gonna get out. So this is a video of me in the summer. I built a product, and then at the end of the 6 week, I posted it on LinkedIn, and I'll show you guys it. At the end, you guys can have something like this as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Bao, a technical builder in the making. Over the past 6 weeks, I've built a set of tools that give AI context of GitHub repos. Let me show you a quick demo. This project is an MCP server that exposes 4 tools to AI. Firstly, get directory tree, get AI, get the tree structure with custom depth. Then get repo contents, give it the files or subfolders so that it can explore the code base. Additionally, tools like get issue context will give it a context or a GitHub issue like title, body, and other comments. Lastly, get code diff will give it the code changes in a PR or into commits or branches. Let me tell you the backstory. This all started when I was lost in a huge open source project 3 months ago. At first, I tried dumping the whole code base into AI, which didn't work because of context with no limit. Then the approach changed. I let AI explore the code base gradually via the tree structure, individual files, and folders. Now this gives better answer for even huge repo with millions of tokens. The journey wasn't easy though. I kind of doubted myself in week 3, and the project got very little traction overall. But I pushed through and now have a working product that solves one of my problems, and I'm proud of that. By the way, the project is open source right here. So go check it out, and I'll see you later.
Yep. So basically, that's me building product, and that's kind of like what I want you guys to have at the end. And honestly, I actually put like this video into like in like the project in my resume so that if a recruiter like want to see how it works, they can just open it up and see it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work towards, a demo video about summarizing everything, what we built, what we struggled with, how we started over the past over the 6 weeks period. And the demo day will be in person on November 3rd. That's basically like Monday after the end of 6 weeks. Yeah. Honestly, for now, like, I'm not really sure like where we're gonna host it, but we're gonna try to host it, and we're gonna try to like ask some alumni or guests, come there, give you guys feedback, or your general member can go there and see it. We want to make sure like people actually see your efforts, and we're gonna send out your demo, out to our network of students and alumni so they can check it out. So we're gonna do our best to help you guys in reaching more potential users. Yep, and you never know who's gonna see your demo. I don't know as well. Someone might say, "Cool, hey, let's collab." I don't know. I mean, it all can happen. Graduation. How can you graduate from this program? To graduate, you need to submit 4 out of 6 weekly updates. And you don't have to win to kind of graduate. Like you don't need like a great product, like a crazy product to like graduate. You just need to stick with it and you're gonna graduate. What you're gonna get out of graduation, I think we're gonna give you guys like a certificate, but also you guys gonna be the first alumni of buildlab season 1. And so in the future, the things that whatever we have, you guys gonna have a high priority in the club. So yep, we try to support our alumni a lot because you guys spend time experiment this thing with me. I really appreciate this. Grant. We are doing a fundraising and applying for grant by SUA a lot. It's not guaranteed right now, but we are doing our best. The reason I want to give you guys grant, like the people who finish grant, is because I want you guys to like grow it even more. If you guys like make like the product, like a website, whatever, and you guys use like a free version of Vercel, and you guys kind of want to scale it up, and but doesn't have the money, we kind of want to give you guys that so you guys can do whatever with it. We're doing our best right now. If we have grant, we definitely gonna give you guys that, and that gonna depends on like you have to submit the weekly updates, and we're gonna follow your efforts on along the whole 6 weeks. We only give it to people who actually deserve it. So yep. Buddy pass, last minute slot. So I know it's pretty. We kind of start from on Monday next week, but I kind of want to offer extend like the application to more people. So if you have a friend or yeah, you can kind of refer them. Basically tell them to join the Discord, and I have the link to the application on the Discord channel. I think most of you guys know it. If not, feel free to like text me or like DM me on Discord to give you guys the link to application. And yeah, we're gonna open it until the end of Sunday. I try to get give it out to more people, so no one have to miss it. And yeah, that's kind of conclude everything. You guys have everything to gain and nothing to lose. You guys can like build great products and like meet great people. The only thing you guys might kind of exchange is like time and commitment. And I really think like you guys gonna be a better individual after this because you guys commit to something, and commitment is really hard, especially over 6 weeks. That's pretty like quite a long time. So you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Yep, and that's a lot. I hope it makes sense. Type in the chat one if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, type in I don't know any other number than 1. I don't know 8 or 10. I don't know, probably 9. Yeah, does that make sense to all of us? I'm waiting in the chat right now. Okay. Yes. Nice. Thanks. Okay. Next week it's gonna be ideas week, where we're gonna think about idea, over a whole week. I want to give you guys like a whole week so that you can decide on like the best one. And yep, because that's kind of important. So spend a whole week doing that. Um, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll looking forward to all these things, man. Like, really hope that's the whole point why I build this thing and this hackpath club. Try to build a community of people who like to build stuff, so I don't have to be alone anymore. Um, yep. So I hope that at the end of this, we're gonna have a group of people who like building products, and we can build together someday. The first lecture is gonna be on Monday next week. I think we have it probably on Ghost Simpson room 906, like normal. Uh, and yeah, we're gonna record it. I'll send the chat. I'll send like the link and stuff after this, so uh, you can also like follow the announcement channel on Hackpath Discord to kind of know all this stuff. So, yep, next Monday. Uh, After this, I'll send all the important links and resources on Discord. So yeah, like I said, like we probably want to RSVP for our calendar, master calendar. Subscribe to it, RSVP for events, and yeah, all the thing. I'll commit it on Discord. Actually, I'm gonna create like a new Discord channel for buildlab announcement. Yep. So that it's not getting mixed up with the general announcements. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for sticking with me so far. Yeah, I really look forward to see you guys next week. If you guys decided that, hey, I don't like this anymore, probably I'm gonna send you guys like an email to kind of confirm who's gonna stay, just so like I kind of estimate a number. But yeah, I hope all the people in here can stay. So that's all from me. Any question before we wrap up? We have 3 more minutes. You can drop it in the comment in the chat. If not, you guys can like drop a 1 or 0 or something, and then just yeah, quit the stream. I'll stay here until an hour, and yep. Yeah, thanks, man. 1 and 0. Yep. Yeah. Kind of look forward to like see your actual faces in next Monday. Cause in here I don't see anything. Uh, yep, super cool. Yeah, no question. That's good. Yeah, I'll send you guys like the link or whatever, confirm email or something. Um, um, okay. Bye guys. You guys can leave right now. Actually, I'm end the stream right now. Yep. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good day, man. Also, subscribe. Forgot subscribe and like to this stream. Oh my god, we don't have any subscriber. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, I'll tell people to subscribe and like. Yay, okay. Make it seem more legit. Okay, okay. I'm gonna end right now, but yeah. Subscribe, like. Okay. Bye guys.